Alright, so we went to turn 5. Bottom of turn 5. Not a lot of stuff happened. Josh's Mega Knobs that were running rallied. Josh got his 2 remaining troops back to the objective, so we got that. So we both each have each other's primary objective. Mine here and his in the crater.
Surrounded by dice, that's what
yeah, exactly. 3 and 3 on that one, but I got First Blood, which is the breaker there, so I got 1 point extra. Because neither of our warlords were touched, and therefore I won the game. Josh, what do you think you did right? What do you think you did wrong?
I trusted too much in the cover shield that I had. Forgot that flamers could fucking own through cover. And I did not take the opportunity to shoot all my cannons at that rhino, even though I knew there was a squad in there. I thought, another squad of swords coming out there? Yeah, my shooters can take that. Wrong.
Yeah, the incinerators are nasty, and that's the tough one. I mean, what do you think that I could have done better with my stuff?
What you could have done better? I mean... this squad here seemed ineffectual. This squad here seemed ineffectual. You were relying on the shooting. You have power weapons. I mean, I don't know if the swords are power weapons.
They are power weapons. They're force weapons as well too.
I mean, yeah, I have a lot of orcs. But if you would have moved, second turn you were here, right, with your, you could have, with this one that had the flamers in there, you could have came up here. If you wouldn't have deep strike, you could have taken out both my orc squads, if you would have done it.
Yeah.
Instead of splitting me and holding me back, which was good for the knobs, you could have wiped out both of those squads. Third turn, because I wasn't expecting flamers.
Yeah.
The dreadnoughts weren't effective. I would have been more aggressive with them.
Well, I mean, I think really the Grey Knights are a shoot counter assault army. Because they don't have the numbers necessarily that other Marines do.
Okay.
But, I mean...
you don't want to get in close combat with orcs. I understand that.
Because we saw what happened.
Yeah, but... The 2 squads that you dropped behind me wiped out in a turn. They did draw me away.
And I think that was a necessary sacrifice play.
Okay. I mean, you knew that they were dead.
Yeah.
I thought they would last at least a turn. I wasn't expecting me to destroy them as quickly as I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I think really at that point you should just send either the knobs or the boys, but not both. See, there's only so much havoc those guys can cause in one round.
Well, I mean, the last time I had a knob squad go up against 2 Imperial Guard squads, there was an Imperial Guard squad that killed my war boss.
Well, that's an outlier event. It's not going to happen every single time.
I know that. I'm aware of that. But Imperial Guards, 2 Imperial Guard squad. What? That's 15 dudes a pop, so 30 guys.
It's
give or
10 guys a squad.
20 dudes.
But I had a blob of 30 and whatever else.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, and those are Imperial Guard. I was going up against Terminators and Space Marines.
Yeah.
And my knob squad, you took it out by half with just your turns.
Well, that's because I had the
power weapon.
The powers of the force weapon ability from the Brotherhood of Psychers, whatever else.
So I barely wiped them out in a turn.
Yeah, they did a number on you, but I think more than anything else, they drew you out. And I think, if you don't mind me saying, where you went wrong is trying to even shoot. I think if you had just ran and closed the distance, by the turn 3 you would have been in close combat with me, and you would have overwhelmed me. I mean, I think that trying to shoot here and there, it's just not worth it for your army. You need to move up. And I mean, if we were playing a tournament game, you would have seen my list and gone, "Oh, those are flamers inside there," and you would have known that. So I mean, yeah.
Well, okay. Losing by 1 victory point, I do not have a problem with.
Yeah. I think just the game, unfortunately for you, was a little bit boring because you just kept getting shot at and nothing was happening action-wise.
No, I was fine. That wasn't boring. That's what my cans are there for.
Yeah.
It's the can wall. That is the problem. Another problem I had is because I moved my mech away from that wall.
Yeah.
Those cans and those dreads would have been much more effective had they had a cover save. Because when they had the cover save,
we saw the first turn, yeah.
It was just like, well, no, the second turn, because first turn you couldn't even shoot because it's dark.
Yeah.
I mean, you lost a whole turn of shooting because it was dark.
Yeah.
That game could have been dramatically different if you had had that first turn of shooting.
I think, though, that the hammer and anvil definitely screwed you in terms of deployment, though.
Yeah.
I
had a long way to run. Yeah, I started here, and look where my orcs are still, because I didn't run and I was still shooting.
You think it would have been a much better game for you with the battle wagon?
No, it did.
No, it did.
What was that?
If you included the battle wagon?
I don't know. Because if I include the battle wagon, I would have lost the dread.
I think the dread didn't do much for you. I think the BS5 on the BS2 on the dread is a huge detriment. I think that given the choice between that and the battle wagon, I would choose the battle wagon.
You know,
just because that gets the non-squad or whatever.
See, here's the thing. No, I would have to lose a squad of cans and the Def Dread. No, I would have to lose a squad of cans.
Yeah.
Because the Dread, he was a troop because of my mech.
But the thing's also armor 14 in the front, too. So, I mean...
But no, I would have had to have lost... But honestly, out of the most effective units I've had, I think was some of the cans. I would have lost a squad of cans.
No.
So I don't know.
No. Well, I mean, we have time to play again later on, so we'll have to check it out. See,
yeah.
Play with the. Play with that.
Yeah. Because I mean, you're absolutely right. The hammer and anvil is just too far for me to cross with a non-buggy army.
Yeah, even it didn't seem like much because you start 24 inches apart technically in the deployment phase, deployment zones, but. I mean, really, I can stand so far back. Even though my max range is pretty much 24 inches, I can have the time to maneuver up and then maneuver back. And you just can't catch up with me in any good order. I think the cards were against you, and I think that me pulling you back...
Here's the question. You think that I forgot a lot of rules? I mean, obviously, I've never been that... Because you're so good at saying, well, you need to roll this to hit me, instead of having to me actually learn it.
See, the thing is, I think you have the basics of 40k down in terms of the strategy. I mean, I think you know what you need to do. And I don't think that the rule set really affects that.
Okay.
I think that you knew you need to get the objectives. I think you knew what your orcs are capable of. And there may be some minor rules hiccups here and there, but I think that your strategies are generally sound, and you're a good opponent, no matter what. I just think that you were too orky there.
And you can never be
too orky. I understand exactly.
That's a fallacy, Matt. Maybe I.
You didn't have enough strategery.
Maybe I should look into the battle wagon. I mean, I got it
because it's cool.
I might as well use it.
I had to show you another battle wagon, an alternate battle wagon that I saw the other day.
Optimus Prime?
No. It's a school bus.
Nice.
Yes, pretty sweet.
Alright, shut that off.
Alright, we're done.
Yeah.
Bye.